Hello everybody, welcome back to Fable, the Lost Chapters. I've done quite a few of these already. Well, once you start getting something working, you gotta keep doing it. Alright, I'm trying to fit as much as I can in each episode. I mean, I want to get everything, but I don't want to take up 100 frickin' parts like Final Fantasy VIII did. I got a lot of crap for that.
Oi, you're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I might have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Alright, if you watched that properly, you'll see that this guard actually had a different sword. His old sword was an obsidian sword, which is the best sword in the game. Or the best sword that can be bought in the game. Now he has a normal iron sword, and that makes a bit more sense because those guards are actually kind of weak. There's Maze.
Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it, but you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakfell? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Alright, so our sister may yet be alive. That's something. And they introduced Lady Grey in that little cinematic, which is nice. We will be getting to know her. This shop isn't open yet, and my god, that child is irritating.
Quick! Follow me!
What's with the lopsided girl? Jeez. Anyway, she takes you over here to her mother, who's staring at the sky.
Oh, woe is me. My son is poorly.
Because I punched him.
Boy, my poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
That's what you get for eating strange mushrooms that you find on picnics.
This way. Check what's happening here, isn't it?
Ugh. Anywho, lots of stuff to do. Like golden chickens. Gotta kick them.
Hello again. What? Oh, hello, forgive me. I'm Mr. Gout, the headmaster of the school here. Not that it's much of a school these days, the way Lady Grey keeps slashing our funding. Can you believe she sold half our lot anyway?
Oh, hello.
Do you have a donation there, hero? Oh, look! How to make friends. Just the thing to teach the children some manners. Thank you, hero. Today's lesson will be on how to make friends. This fine hero has just given us a good example of how to make friends by donating this book to the school. Helping people out and giving presents are both good ways to make friends. Can anybody tell me another way to make friends?
Sir! Sir!
Yes?
Tell them you'll smash their teeth in if they won't be friends with you.
No, Billy. Threatening people is not really a good way to make friends with them. I think we need to work on this some more.
Anyway, yeah, I've just given a donation to the book. You find books all over the world, and it's really important that you donate them to the school. If you donate enough books, you'll get a mage hat, and if you donate all of the books you find and really get them back going, then they'll give you a really nice reward. I do not remember what it is, but I'm sure it's worth thinking about. Anyway, let's see what they've got for sale here. You can buy weapons here and clothes and anything else you need. Alrighty, dighty-doo. I always like having a great sword, but that requires a whole lot more strength than what I have, so forget it for now. See how some costs are green and some are red? That's your guile skill at work. If the guile skill is green, that means that you only have to pay less. I mean, you pay less for the item than it's actually worth. The number in parentheses is how much it's worth. And the normal number is how much you have to pay. Like in damage, the parentheses is how much better that sword is to your weapon. This one is in red, that means I have to pay 24 extra gold for it. And I don't really want to. Things that they don't have or you can't afford are blocked out. I'm gonna get this oak long. Nah, forget it. We don't really need to yet. And besides, we don't really have that much money anyway. There's a green dot up there, but you can't do it yet, so don't even bother. There's a green dot in here. It's a mini game. Don't bother with it. Green dot up there. That is the woman with the mushrooms. And the one way up there is the school and the teacher. We are already doing that. Through here is Southern Bowerstone. There are the witches in there, along with the Bowerstone Fighting Club. That's only open at night. And some dude who makes you pay a lot of money to change yourself and make yourself look absolutely ridiculous for some humor. I'll do that off screen. I really don't feel like doing that on screen. I just don't want to spend that much time on it. There's also a clothing store here. We don't have enough to get anything good. I'm not going to bother with it. What I am going to do is I'm going to change into my hooded apprentice suit, just because I like it more. Alright, you see how there's a green dot in the middle of this map? There are some stoners up there who lost their magic mushroom. It's part of the blue mushroom quest. You need 4 blue mushrooms. One of them, these two guys tell you how to get.
Hey.
These guys are hilarious to listen to.
Hey. If you keep really still, I can see your skeleton. Oh, well, man. You're from the guild, aren't you? Man, what a place. If you go back there, maybe you can find our mushroom. I was standing on those stepping stones in that pool where the door talks. Man, it just flew right out of my hand.
Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that interrupting, guys. These guys are hilarious. Let's listen to the other guy.
Are you talking to me? You know, sound waves can make your head spin to the sun. I've seen it happen now.
This guy is not very loud, but if you can read that subtitles, you know that this guy is completely whack.
If only I hadn't lost my mushroom of truth in the guild, I'd be able to show you.
What a weirdo. Anyway, Stop eating that popcorn. I still don't have enough money for a really good name yet. Let's see what I have available.
You've come to the right place.
I don't want to be called Chicken Chaser anymore. I'll be called... Saber. Yeah, Saber's a good one. And it's nice and cheap, too. I don't want to be called Assface. Which is a choice.
Oh, now this one looks promising.
Ah, Briar Rose.
Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me.
Not really.
No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Alright, if you were paying attention before, when I got the Wasp Queen card, you saw that there were 3 other quests that I couldn't get. Those are high-level quests that they got to tease you. You cannot get those. Don't even try getting enough to do it, because you won't. Even if you do, you still can't do them. And here we have a good guy, bad guy situation. You can either attack Orchard Farm with some bandits, or protect it with some guards. I'm going to be a good guy, so I'm going to protect. You can boast to get extra experience and rewards. I'm going to do that, but I might not take any. When I'm just playing it, sometimes I'll do the alright, let's see. Got the no protection, which is do the quest naked. That's an easy 180, 160 gold. I'm not going to bother with it because I don't care. Without a scratch, I'm not good at that, so I'm not going to bother. Fist Fighter is dumb. Make sure no boxes or artifacts get stolen. I can do that. Ensure no the guards die. I can do that too. Now these both do cost money. I basically just spent about 250 gold. But if I win, I'll get double that back. If I do both of them, I'll get double that back. Alright. To Orchard Farm!
Yay!
Yay! My brother is sitting there behind me. Shut up! That was awful. Great Wood. This is the place you go if you want to...
Doing
Oh,
some
wait.
work down at Orchard Farm, are you? I knew that was your true calling. I saw Lady Grace at the opposite quest in the guild yesterday. Maybe I should pick it up. I hope you've been practicing. You'll need all the experience you can get to beat me. See you later, farm boy.
Alright, if your hood is down, her hood will be up. It's some kind of weird mechanic where good guy must have bad guy. I look like a bad guy right now, though, so she looks like a good guy. I don't know why that works. It's probably another one of those glitches. You haven't seen the glitch from before. I'll have to show it to you. It was really freaky.
What happened?
Basically, I was doing the kid bit, right?
Yeah.
And the game wasn't working, but I was playing it anyway. And I turned into an adult.
Whoa!
As a kid. It was really freaky looking.
That's weird.
It was really freaky looking. Anyway, you can go that way to go straight to Orchard Farm, but Greatwood kind of links to the whole map, and it's where you go to get a lot of your experience. It's basically a grinding point. Enemies just keep on reviving here. And there's also a little secret hidden way back here. Hidden secret. It's dark right now, so you can't see it, but if it were daytime, you'd be able to see it really well.
Don't you have a lantern?
I do, but I think that's actually on. That's why you can see right now.
Oh.
See? Because of the light that's right there. Anyway. I don't think I ever turned that off. I don't care enough. And you've got the Willmaster Elixir, which is basically like the Elixir of Life we got before, only it works with your mana. And it's in our potions. Now there's also experience potions for melee skill and magic and all that stuff. We'll get into that later. And, well, since we're here, there's another route up this way.
Brentwood is a nice place.
Up here is Fisher Creek. This is where you learn about fishing. We're not going to get into it. I just want the experience that comes with it. Because you have to fight more of these bugs.
Help me! They're everywhere! I can't get out!
Like I said, you want as much experience as you can get early in the game to break some of the later quests. And we definitely want to do that.
Oh, thank you, young lad. I ain't cast me line for so long, I got me the shakes. Been eating bait worms all week.
You're freaky.
Couldn't have come at a worse time either. I've got me a fishing competition to organise. I tell you what, I'll give you free entry to the competition. Least I could do. You'll be needing this here fishing rod. Made it myself. All you need to do is cast your rod over one of them ripples there.
Blah, 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 blah. Fishing minigame. It's not that great, but you need it to get some of the better items, and about half of the silver keys are in these stupid things. I'll just show you what it looks like. I'm not going to show too many of these. Basically because I'm really bad at it.
Yeah, I'm bad at it too.
I mean, there are better fishing poles you can get that take longer to break, but nah, I just really don't like this fishing mechanic. I'm glad they took it out.
Great point, my lad. That's a hell of a catch.
And of course, the first thing you get is a golden
I'm
fish.
reviving the great old fishing competition. There's plenty more fishing spots round here, if the mood takes you.
Yeah. There's a silver key around here, and some different gear, and I think a potion. But there's also this treasure chest back here for some leather gauntlets, and leather is better than what I have right now, but I'm not going to bother equipping it. Let's go.
There ain't nothing like some fishing. Fish, fishy, fish, fish.
Alright, that guy's creepy. Alright, whoa, and of course all the monsters have respawned. That's why this place is an excellent grinding spot, because lots of enemies spawn here. It's always really nice to spawn up some monsters. Anyway, that golden arrow there is telling us where the quest is. If it's a silver flashy arrow, a pulsing one, then that's an optional quest. These golden ones are story progressing quests, and just normal silver ones are just normal directions. Down there to the south, where a whole bunch of enemies are, that leads straight to Orchard Farm, if you want to go that way. But I'm going to go the long way, because I want the experience. Excuse me. I've been doing this for like an hour. At least. You go up this way, and there's another silver key.
Well, some players record their whole gameplay of playing the game all the way through and then upload it.
Alright. Ha ha ha!
That's so fun to do.
That is so fun to do. Alright. I think we've only got 3 silver keys so far, so we can't open this 5 one. But we'll get more pretty quickly, don't worry. We want to make sure to get all of our skills upgraded. We need our spells and stuff to work right later in the game. Hey, shoot him! How did you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you. Mulan joke. Anyway, there's, well, not over
Old
here.
Kingdom thing.
Old Kingdom thing that we'll get into later. Right now, it's just a big rock.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I like it how the traders freak out when you use magic.
Well, of course they can't use magic. That's the whole point. Only heroes can use magic. Anyway, this way to Orchard Farm. The other way leads to the the dark forest place. We'll get to that later. And actually, the capture card is chopping this thing up into 5-minute segments, so it'll be really easy to mess with this.
Oh, thank Avo, you're here. I thought no one would answer our guild request. I've arranged some more security to back you up, but there are so many bandits that they'll tear my farm apart. I wish we'd never found those damn stones. They brought us nothing but trouble. My wife Jenna won't let them anywhere near the house, so we've left them in some crates in the barn. They must be worth a fortune. They say Lady Grey wants them. I've already lost 3 farmhands in these raids. That must be them now. I better go inside and look after my wife. She's terrified.
Sure, she's the one who's afraid. Anyway, make sure no boxes get stolen and ensure that no guards die. That'll be easy.
So, how'd that glitch happen? Were you using, like, that scratched up disc?
Scratched up. I'm gonna ignore you. From now on, you don't exist. And no, it just sort of randomly happens.
Cover me while I get the crate.
What did he say? Oh, there's still one alive. I didn't even notice. But yeah, these 2 guards, they have the follow expression on them. Gotta make sure they don't die. I gotta make sure no bandits get past this little waypoint we've got.
Are on the way.
We've got ourselves a little checkpoint going here, covered in bodies. When they're dizzy like that, you can stab them if you have a sword. If you don't have a sword, if you're using like a pickaxe or something, you'll just kick them. It's not great.
For justice! I'll get you for that.
Like that. Only this one is dead. If they're alive, they shoot up a spurt of blood, and it's really
Watch
gross.
out! Bandit reinforcements are on the way!
Yes, these guys actually do talk. That's not a random voice.
They're mine! That crate is mine! Let's go!
Alright. So far, this has been really easy.
So, you've learned some new moves, have you? Well, you're not the only one. I hope you've learned how to flourish, because that's the only way you're going to get close to me. Go on.
See, the game
Try
has
to hit me with that flourish.
the game has figured out that I'm a good guy. So it's made her a bad guy with her hood up.
So
Yeah, flourish is what I've been doing this whole freaking time. When an enemy blocks you, your sword glows purple. It's really not hard to figure out. You figure it out right away, actually. There's no reason that this tutorial is even in. It just makes this one battle really easy.
Damn! You beat me again! I suppose this quest is yours then. But you can't stay lucky forever, farm boy. We're bound to meet again. And I'll be ready.
Loo, 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 loo.
You did it! I can't tell you how grateful we are. Someone should be round to pick up the boxes soon, so we shouldn't have any more problems. Can't see why there's been so much fuss about those stones. Be glad to see the back of them myself. Must be worth plenty of money to someone, though. I'll make sure to tell everyone about you. We need heroes like you around.
Alright, stop clapping in my face. You're a weirdo. I don't like you. Post completed. Nothing was stolen. There we go. We got ourselves some extra money, some extra renown and experience, and we got Whisper's Brooch as our next trophy. That'll be fun to show off.
You're now renowned enough to use the sneer expression.
It's like he didn't even want to mention it. Alright. Well, I think I've spent enough time on this game. I'm going to head back to the guild, and I'll see you guys later. Well, first we're going to head back to the guild, because I want to kill a little bit more. Kill! No. I want to kill a few more bandits.
Your Valkyrie. This is good.
I like how they keep on mentioning Balverines. I mean, NPCs are mentioning Balverines left and right. Ooh, I lopped off his head.
What? He lost his head.
Ew. Two can play at that game. Aw, he's running away. Lazy. Ha ha! That's what you get for killing traitors. Alright, and we got some red meat, which, as I've already said, gives you melee experience when you eat it.
Dead.
Blah!
He didn't last long.
Neither did he.
Stupendous. That was stupendous. Wow. This isn't good. Oh dear. That was stupendous.
Alright, now we're done. And I'm actually kind of low on health.
Hero. Saver.
Wow, these are taking a lot of hits to die. But anyway, when you get a spade, you can dig up certain spots, and I think that's one of the spots, but I don't remember. At some point, there'll be something there. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. There's those guys, and there's another quest up there to go through Darkwood to get to Orchard Farm without hitting anyone or hurting. Never mind. A quest to go to Orchard Farm without getting hit. There, jeez. Anyway, I will see you guys next time on Fable: The Lost Chapters. See you guys later.